purple kilt thing, and it was really good storytelling from beginning to the end, how we went to Scotland. I thought that was really interesting. The next thing?
It was nice to see it juxtaposed with
Yeah.
the first bit, and then the documentary really made it all come together. It meant a lot. It was really amazing.
Oh, I think it was a wonderful story, and it was great to see the documentary at the end.
I thought it's been really a very interesting thing meeting you. Nos haces pensar en cómo vivimos y en cómo podríamos vivir. Gracias por hacernos pensar eso. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just your thoughts leaving the play and the movie. And we're going to also take this back to T'Challa, and you'll be able to see what everybody was saying.
Okay. Hello. So thank you very much for sharing your story with everyone. Actually, I met you last year. I watched the show in Edinburgh, and I really enjoyed it. And you know, everyone in the theatre was completely zoned into the story, and of course Gary told it really well. Amazing actor. So just thank you, thanks very much. I think it's really important, personally, that stories like yours are told so people realise what's really going on, and that, you know, as you said, sort of that sense of the whites sort of just taking what they want. I think that's really important to make people aware of that, and that's not right. So thank you very much.
I'd say that the real story and the dramatic story both feel complete now, really kind of complete together. They belong together and they are together. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, the performance was really intimate. It was the small venue kind of drew us into the play, and it was really interesting. I found it really cool. I've never been to anything like that, and it was really nice.
Today I saw the show. It's the second time I've seen the show. I saw it the first time in Edinburgh, and I think it's improved a lot. And it's just a really good story, and especially seeing the documentary afterwards. Like, to see, I can't pronounce the man's name, but you know the guy I'm talking about. It's quite touching, and like you see his tank, and it really does mean the world to him, and he doesn't really have much, but he's really happy, and he just makes the most of what he has, and he's really kind of clever in a way. Like, he has little sentences, and it's like, man, that's like a really key philosophy to like take on board with you in life. And it's just, I don't know, I feel a bit like it's moved me, and it's really interesting, and it just makes you think, and it's good. And it's like, wow, you know, Banksy did change that man's life, and normally he's like an artist that's quite, you know, I don't know, he's got like cool ways of thinking and saying, but in a way it's kind of had a bad effect on this man's life. So like, has he responded as well? I don't really know, but I don't know, I'm just talking about this, but yeah.
If you could say anything to T'Challa, what would you share with him?
I just think you're a really amazing person, and you know, it takes a lot of bravery to just kind of live the way you live moment to moment, and in a way, like, if any more people could do that, like, I'm not saying, you know, give up your house and stuff, but that kind of philosophy of just being in the moment to moment, and how you say it's easy to be nice to a person. I think, you know, you share a lot of good views, and I thank you for that, I guess.
I think the play was awesome, and I didn't quite get the picture because I didn't know the story behind it, and that was kind of it was very interesting to watch the documentary afterwards, which sort of tied it all together and put everything in perspective. And yeah, I think he did a very good rendition of this guy, and this guy seems to be like a really awesome, cool character. I think it was good fun.
I was really touched because I found it really emotional, and I didn't expect to see where I saw the whole story behind it and the person's life, how he actually turned his tank into his flat. And for me, it was really, really amazing. And to see obviously to see this thing afterwards was just like blew my mind. And I think Gary Beadle obviously did a great job doing his role. So it's amazing. I really, really enjoyed it.
If you had a chance to send any message back to Chawa,
Sure, yeah. I can
I'm-
always.
I-
Yes,
You go
sir.
first.
Seriously.
I'm just really impressed. I think he's one of those characters. He's a survivor, and it's just cool that he's kicked out of the tank. He goes to the cave, and he does his 10 thing, and he's one of those guys gonna stick around forever. He just makes his, I don't know. He's gonna. I really, I'm really fond of the guy. He's quite a character. I like him. More of those guys, please.
I didn't actually know who the guy was, but then when you saw it, his like personality is like was, you know, out of this world. The way he did his whole place up and the way he kept being positive, even though he was being kicked out time after time, he still kept positive and he still made every new place like his home. He started from scratch every time, and for me, he's like a soldier. That's amazing for me. He never gave up, and he was just staying positive, and for me that's a message.